What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're coming back with more information about young Scooter. Well, not too much information because the GBI still hasn't given a report, but we do have a Instagram story from his son, and he speaks out. We're gonna get into a video clip, and we're gonna get into that Instagram post that his son made. Then I'll come back with my commentary.
For Young Scooter's music video for his song Triple Cross with Future and Young Thug. The rapper, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey, died last night, according to the Fulton County Medical Examiners office. It was also apparently his 39th birthday. He was reposting birthday wishes to his Instagram all day long. It was not just Atlanta police who are investigating, though, what happened. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation also looking into an incident leading up to his death. 11 Alive's Doug Richards is joining us now from the GBI headquarters. Doug, a lot to sort through here. What do we know about what happened?
Yeah, I mean, the best details came in late last night from the Atlanta Police Department. The GBI has not commented publicly. The GBI is involved in this case because young Scooter's death, Mr. Bailey's death, followed a confrontation with police, although the confrontation that Atlanta police described was not a lethal confrontation. Police say that there was a chase. Police officers pursuing on foot two men who fled a house in the Lakewood area of southeast Atlanta near the Lakewood Amphitheater. Police say one of the men was Bailey, and they say that Bailey hopped two fences with police in pursuit. They overtook him after they say he broke his leg during the chase. Police called EMTs, who transported him to Grady Hospital, and he died. And the cause of death has not been determined. Apparently, his body is at the Fulton County Medical Examiners office now, and that determination is being made. Last night, police said no shots had been fired at all during the pursuit.
One male returned back into the house. The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg.
So police, likewise, appearing a little taken aback by the extent to which the chase, which was, again, not one that they described as lethal, no shots fired, resulted in the death of young Scooter. Kenneth Bailey, who, as you said, was celebrating his 39th birthday yesterday. We are live at GBI headquarters. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
Okay, Doug, thanks. And as we get any updates on his death, we will make sure to update you here on 11 Alive, on our website, 11alive.com, and on our free 11 Alive mobile app.
All right, and we're back. So the police saying that they didn't fire any shots. They say he was fleeing from that home. He jumped two fences where he had a leg injury. The police apprehended him, called EMTs, where they took him to the hospital, and he later died. We're going to get into another video clip that I have, and I'll come back with my commentary.
GBI is labeling the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter as an in-custody death. His real name is Kenneth Edward Bailey, originally from Walterboro, South Carolina, but making a name for himself in the music industry in Atlanta. Condolences from some of the biggest artists continue to pour in. Rapper Meek Mill posting on X, RIP Young Scooter, an ATL generational leader that helped keep a lot of energy pumping out and into ATL. Prayers for your kids, family, and whole Free Bands family. As many continue to remember him, there are some questions still. How young Scooter ended up dying after being pursued by Atlanta police last night. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside APD headquarters. And Cody, despite initial unconfirmed reports that spread like wildfire, APD says their officers never fired a shot.
That's right, Angelina. Now, what I can tell you is the only injury mentioned by APD was to young Scooter's leg. They say he fell after jumping over a couple of fences. Now, just hours ago, I spoke to an orthopedic surgeon to get some context to how a leg injury could possibly lead to death. This was the scene on Friday night in the 200 block of William Nye Drive in the Lakewood neighborhood in southeast Atlanta. Police responding to a 911 call. APD Homicide Commander Lieutenant Andrew Smith.
Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location.
As officers tried to make contact with anyone in the home,
2 males fled out of the rear of the house.
APD says one of those men was Kenneth Bailey, better known as rapper Young Scooter. Lieutenant Smith says Bailey jumped 2 fences before officers caught up to him.
When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. There was no indication of anyone being shot. This appears that there was, when he fell, some type of fracture injuries to the leg, which caused the bleeding.
Possibly fracturing or breaking his femur, which orthopedic surgeon Dr. Craig Weil says isn't impossible.
Well, the femoral artery is quite large, and it could, if you broke your femur and it broke badly enough, the ends of the femur fracture could be sharp enough to cut the artery.
As for the fall,
It'd have to be a very hard fall.
something you don't often see.
No, you don't. It's a relatively rare injury to have a femoral artery death. It's only about 10 to 15% of traumas, so it's not very high.
The Fulton County Medical Examiner says right now the cause and manner of death for Young Scooter is listed as undetermined. Of course, an autopsy is planned if it's not already been conducted. Now, the GBI is investigating this in-custody death, Angelina, and of course, the autopsy results will hinge a lot on how they rule this investigation. Live in downtown Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Still a lot for us to learn. I know you stay on top of that, Cody. Thank you.
All right, and we're back. So the GBI labeling the death an in-custody death. And if you don't know what that means a death in custody is a death in the custody of the police or other authorities or while in prison. We also talked to a orthopedic surgeon that said that the death is very rare, but it could happen. A femur fracture can be sharp enough to cut the main artery. He also said that the fall had to be very hard, and that was the same thing I was thinking. That had to be a very hard fall for you to fracture your femur. I mean, how high was the fence when he fell? I mean, I think we did see a clip of the fences, but that don't seem like, I don't know. But the Fulton Medical Examiners office says right now the manner and cause of death is listed undetermined. There is an autopsy planned if it hasn't already been done. And it looks like this is going to be the cause of death for Young Scooter, which real name is Kenneth Bailey. Just want to give condolences to his family. His son also spoke out on an Instagram post that I'll put at the end of this video. But want to give condolences to the family, his friends, the music community, everyone that loved and cared about him. Very sad story, especially on his 39th birthday. I'm going to go ahead and check out of here. It's been your boy Kyng Pablo. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace.